Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah,
Yeah.
there is an issue with this portal. Can you share your resume link? One sec. Okay, yeah, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, let me introduce about myself and then you can share about yourself and then we can go ahead. My name is Harshita and I am currently working as software developer at Amazon. I had previous experience working at Zeta and I mainly work on using the tech stack Java, Spring, and then AWS services. And I also had like experience working with C++, DSJ, Menstack. Yeah, that's it from my side. Can you share about yourself?
Okay, ma'am. So, good afternoon, ma'am. I am Mokshit Reddy. Currently in my fourth year of BTech in CSE AIML at Viviraj Institute of Technology. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I have completed my intermediate in Narayana Junior College.
Hmm.
I'm a consistent learner, always try to improve my skills. And my technical strengths are Java, Python. I have done 500 plus DSA problems across various platforms like LeetCode, CodeSafe, Codeforces.
Okay.
And as a part of academic projects, In the in the minor project, we have worked on learning correspondence across domain, for example, which image translation,
Hmm.
which recently got published in IEEE. And as a part of mini project, we have worked on comparative analysis of vision transformer and spin transformer.
Hmm.
And as a personal projects, I have done a iTalk chat application, which
Hmm.
is a communication between the users.
Okay.
And currently working in the projects on currently working on the project of a cake website, e-commerce website as a group.
Okay.
And as a achievements, I have recently qualified GATE 2025 in CS branch with a rank of 7,713.
Hmm.
And apart from academics, I like to play badminton and play cricket and listen musics.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, sounds good. In DSA, what do you comfortable? What are the data structures do you comfortable with?
I'm like I'm comfortable with strings, arrays, and also like stack queues. And also, I can do some problems on graphs and dynamic programming also. I can try.
Okay. Okay. I will give you a question. Let's see how. If you can't, I will change the question.
Okay, sure.
Try this. I am giving the question. Can you share your screen?
Okay, ma'am, I'll share my screen.
Yeah, so here the problem is we are having a number of courses 0 to n minus 1 and we have an array of prerequisites where it is represented by a okay you already done it, no issue. Like would you want to go it with or should I give another question?
Like your wish, ma'am, you can go with another. No.
Uh, like open the second version of this even if you solve also no problem, you can go ahead.
Okay, I will try.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here you are given with that n number of courses in which we have a prerequisites array. That means we have a it is dependent like given in the form of tray indicating the dependency between A and B. That if you want to take a course A, we must need to complete the course B. So as we here represented 1 0, right? If you want to take a course 1, you need to complete 0. So there is a dependency or cyclic dependency it can have. What we need to do here is we need to check if there is a possibility that we can take complete the courses. Okay.
Okay.
There if it is a like if it is possible we need to return the order, like there can be so many ways, but at least we can return the one optimal order in which we can complete the courses. If it is not possible to finish the courses we can return the empty array. Or do you
Okay.
understand the question?
Ma'am,
If you
am
want to.
I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Am I audible?
Okay, ma'am. No. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, no. Can I start, ma'am?
You can start explain your approach, time
Okay, ma'am.
complex.
I'll explain my approach.
Yeah.
So we can do this problem in the both ways, like using the Kahn's algorithm or stack DFS.
Okay.
Not the okay, Kahn's algorithm. And like using DFS, we can use the stack, and in the stack we can visit the we can do the DFS for each node, and
Hmm.
at the end of the node we need to add to the stack.
Okay.
So the stack stores the order in which the order the node which have the more integers,
Hmm.
that node will be added in the node first. So if the size of the stack is equal to the number of nodes in the given edges, then the it has a answer, and then we need to pop the stack, and we get the array, which means which have the least dependency will be in the first one.
Okay. What would be the time complexity for this one?
So time complexity for this one will be like
Hmm.
n number of nodes as we are doing this. So
Sorry, my net. I was having network connection. Yeah.
this one like time complexity for this will be like if we have v vertices
Hmm.
and n nodes,
What
then we can have v into n, ma'am. Like v into edges.
is
V
here?
into ma'am,
What is vertices here?
nodes, number
Like
of nodes.
courses and the prerequisites are there, right? You can tell in this way, in this problem.
No,
Let's take the number
ma'am,
of courses,
can you
right? Yeah.
okay, number of courses are four. So here number of courses into number of length of the prerequisite one, like number
O-
of edges. If we find the list of like adjacency list of the given prerequisite.
okay, go ahead and implement.
Okay, ma'am, I'll try.
You can speak up while writing the code as
Okay, ma'am. So like here I have declared a list of list it with the data type integer, and
well.
then I have added in the list empty in the list of list I have added empty list, and then I
Hmm.
have a adjacency list using the prerequisite, and I have
Okay.
created a stack and
Hmm.
visited a array for not visiting once again,
Hmm.
and now I'm doing the DFS part.
Okay.
So if we visit that node, then we need to make the node as visited.
Hmm.
Then we need to get the neighbor of the given node.
Hmm.
They are not visited. Then if they are not visited, then only we should call the DFS. Okay, then okay, for at start we need to also add the element in the stack. We can add, we need to add in the end of the. Then for each node we need to do the DFS.
Hmm.
Then after this, stack gets uh, eh, the stack the elements are added. So if the size of the stack is not equal to the given number of courses, then it should return the empty list, empty array. Otherwise, we need to add the stack elements in the array. Then after that, I have added in the array by
Hmm.
copying the. Okay.
I think length of, is it correct?
Okay. Okay. For strings, we should. Yes. So like we need to reverse the array, ma'am. So I'm getting the degree of the highest one. So reversing we can take.
Okay. Giving you another question.
Okay, ma'am.
Right. This
Right.
shared in the chart. Meet chart.
So get my rate prices. Basically, the stock market growth has been let's talk about the section.
Sorry. You were-
No, sir. No, ma'am. Actually, I'm reading the question.
Okay, yeah. So the question is, we are given an array of prices where the prices is the of like prices of I is the price of the given stock on that day, and we need to find the maximum profit we can achieve by like at most two transactions.
Okay.
Sorry, let me change the question 1 second. I got it. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pasted you the link. So you know about do you know about infix and postfix terms?
Yes, ma'am. Like, uh, I have idea about that.
Yeah. So if you
Uh,
can say infix, you can open that one. So infix means like if you take an expression a and operands a and b, the operator would be in the middle, and in the postfix expression, if the operator would be the end. Okay, so if we take A, B, A operator B, and A, B operator. So right now we are given in a string in infix expression. We need to like convert into a postfix.
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead. You can use any data structure for storing and the traverse.
Like, ma'am, I think we can use stack maybe.
Oh,
Like, I know for postfix to infix, we can use the stack. But for infix to postfix, I think so stack. Mm,
yeah,
will not
think
be
of
right. Ma'am,
Yeah, info for using the stack other approaches. How you can implement if you use stack.
so first in this, first we need to compute the elements which are in the bracket.
Okay.
Then
So, like, what we need to do, if the operators are there, like operator and operand are there, right here.
spell. Ma'am, your voice is not audible. Or
Now,
yes, ma'am, no audible.
yeah. So, what we need to do if we should actually make that operator at that end, right? That means if any two operators are there, sorry, if any two operands are there, we can actually process it. Whenever we see the operator, only we need to make the action, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Or we can say, like you told about a data structure, right? Can you make use of the data structure to store operator or operand?
Yes, ma'am, we can use the stack for storing the
Hmm.
both.
Yeah, like in the stack operator, we can store either of operator or operand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Like what is better to store, operator or operand?
Like I think so. It is better to store the operands, ma'am.
Operands, okay. If it is operands, then also, yeah, okay. Then you need to pop it two times and okay. Next, like, then what about operators? What would you do with that?
So if the we need to store the operator, then
No,
uh,
so here, if it is operand means you will simply push it into the stack. What if
stack.
it is operator? What will you do that time? What what basically we need to do? We just need to do either some of the action if it is operator or operand, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Like we need to store the operands. Then if any operator comes, then we need to pop the two elements in there for operands. Uh,
Okay.
for
So
operator,
let's say a plus b. A, what will you do for the a plus b part
like it. So
from A?
okay. So for a plus b, then it stores only a value.
Hmm.
And if it sees the operator plus means, then it will pop the A, then it won't work. So Exploring the operator would be best.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, like ma'am, if we store the operator in the stack,
Hmm.
so whenever we see the if the stack is empty, then we need to store the that operand values in somewhere. Whenever
Hmm.
we get the operator, then we need to uh, after adding that element, then we need to pop that operator and add to the
Okay.
given string.
So in operators, okay. What would you do with that? Any specifications? If it is plus, minus, braces, or something,
So
some.
like if it is in the bracket, then we need to give the priority for the bracket first,
Okay.
and then if
Which
the
bracket? Open or close bracket?
yes ma'am close bracket occurs whenever the close bracket is present, then we need to
Hmm.
first do the operation for inside the elements in the bracket,
Hmm.
and then after performing that we can try for the uh, like we need to give the precedent ma'am, like if it is power symbol, then we need to give the power symbol more priority than the multiplication, after
Hmm.
that plus and minus.
Okay. What is the space complexity for like? Uh, how would you convert? Like, how are you sure it would convert to postfix?
Like ma'am, first we are whenever we are finding the operator,
Hmm.
so after adding means after adding the elements of the next one, then we are copying the operator. So
Hmm.
it is like implementing the left part and right part, then we are adding the root one.
Hmm.
So the main postfix function main criteria is like that only, ma'am, like so left to right and then operator, like like the root.
Okay. Space complexity and time complexity.
Space complexity would be like
Hmm.
we will be using star. So space complexity will be O of n, man.
Okay.
And time complexity for copying the elements in the stack will be O of 1. Then as we are traversing the string, so
Hmm.
it is at the end. So O of n, man, for time complexity.
Okay. Um, okay. Like you can practice it on it more. Like, do you want to implement it? Can you quickly implement in like sometime?
And I'll do practice on this, man. Like I'm not sure that I will be getting the exact answer.
Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. Do you know about OOPS concepts?
Yes, ma'am. I have knowledge on the source.
What are the four main pillars of OOPS and what are its main use cases? Why we need OOPS?
So basically, OOPS is a object-oriented
Hmm.
programming system. Then it is a paradigm uh, where it is a set of rules to structure a code by
Hmm.
using the classes and objects. So
Hmm.
in OOPS, mainly there are four pillars that are abstraction, uh, polymorphism, encapsulation, and inheritance.
Hmm.
So in the inheritance part, the properties of the parent class will be shared to their child, and in
Hmm.
the inheritance it is the and in the polymorphism it is like many forms. Like we
Hmm.
can use the same methods many times. Like we can perform overriding and overloading.
Hmm.
And in encapsulation, we we bind both the uh, methods and variables. And coming to the abstraction, so here we hide the implementation part of the main class. So
Okay.
these are the four functions, four main pillars of the OOPS.
Okay. Do you know about a copy constructor?
Okay, copy constructor means uh, I heard man, using the class name and making the constructor as like we can use multiple constructors maybe.
Okay. What do you mean by constructor?
So constructor is basically defining the defining by the class name. So whenever we call the objects,
Hmm.
so constructor gets first executed.
Hmm.
So that's the main use of the constructor. Like whenever we
What?
call any methods also,
Hmm.
the constructor gets implemented.
So if it is implemented, then why? What is the use if it is implemented?
I'm we don't need to implement the say we need to assign the uh, variables like public or something variables which are inside the class. We need to initialize them. Like whenever we call the uh, object, then constructor will initialize the variable of initialize the values of that variables from directly.
Okay. How are objects created? What are the ways object gets created?
So objects can be created using uh, class name and object name equal to new object name. Like inside, if the class contains it needs some parameters, then we need to initialize with the parameters.
Okay. Yeah, I understood you are trying to say like what we say in a code or technical terms, but try to answer more in general. So objects are means it is initialized by constructor, right? Like you can
Yes, ma'am.
like that. No need of telling you like if first we can tell in the definition ways.
Okay, ma'am. Definition, I'm not able to remember. So
Yeah,
that's
try practicing that more first because like in general you can say like that objects are created from the classes. It can be by a constructor or something. Try like if you frame the words or like that, it is simple as such. And yeah, acid properties, do you know about acid
yes,
properties?
ma'am. Acid properties are the main properties which are followed in the transaction part in the DBMS. So A defines the atomicity, C defines the consistency,
Hmm.
I defines the isolation, and D defines the durability.
Okay. What is the uses of it? Like what is uh
Okay, so like in the atomicity, it guarantees like transaction should be full or otherwise it should be failed, full or
hmm,
fail. And in the like in the consistency, the transaction should be consistent from one state to another state. And in the isolation part, like multiple transactions should not occur, should not cross each other. So this
hmm,
guarantees that each individual should be executed individually.
hmm.
And durability tells that even the data, when the system crashes, the data get is stored in like using commit, it will be stored permanently.
Okay. Do you know about normalization?
Yes, ma'am. Like normalization is the process of removing the redundancy in the tables, in the data.
By structuring. Okay. Fine.
Ma'am.
Do you know about semaphores? Mutex semaphores.
Okay, so uh, semaphores. Like I have idea, ma'am, in semaphore.
Hmm.
Uh, it is a it is the semaphores are the like they are the process where the uh, two programs should not occur simultaneously. Like it has some functions like wait. Uh,
What it is and what it is used for. First, tell what it is.
so like in the shared space, like two programs should not execute at a time.
Hmm.
So there should be there should be some rules to do that.
Why they are
To
not like why two programs or processes execute should not execute at the same time?
so like there can be mutual exclusion between them, ma'am. So they will be waiting forever.
Okay, what is that problem called?
So that problem is called as deadlock.
Deadlock or race? What do you mean by race condition?
Race condition also, ma'am. Race condition in terms of operating system.
Okay. So the part is called. Do you know about critical section?
Okay, so in the semaphore, like critical section manages the main function of the uh, like it does not allow the
Hmm.
uh, race condition that critical section.
It does not allow. No, right? Critical section means it is the part where it can be shared, right?
Yes, ma'am. Where the
It is
processor
the
shared.
part which can cause the race condition problems. So it is the part which we try to prevent these race conditions by mutex or semaphores, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to work on like these questions, like more conceptually. Then you can say it as like a function like that. Uh, Another thing. Do you know about OSI in networking concepts? Do you know?
Yes, ma'am. Like I know the
Modern
basics of
language.
that. Like
Okay.
OSI layer contains the 7 layers.
Do you know about
So
data link layer? What it is used for?
data link layer is used for transferring the data frames, ma'am.
Okay.
So these data frames are shared to the transport layer.
Okay.
That's it, ma'am. Like data link layer is for
Okay.
sharing the photos.
Session layer, do you know about, okay, do you know about HTTP versus HTTPS?
Okay, so HTTPS means like HTTP means hypertext transmission protocol, and
Hmm.
here HTTPS means hypertext transmission protocol security. So
Okay.
like it provides the protection for the web page, ma'am. That HTTPS.
Okay. Uh, do you know the ports concept? The port, HTTP port or HTTPS port is reserved for.
Like I don't remember the coach number, ma'am. Like so,
Okay. Try to read about that also. Yeah, and
yes, ma'am.
coming to your projects, right? Uh, can you tell about that Vision Transformer and Swing Transformer project?
Yes, ma'am. Like in this project, basically we have compared the both the models, vision transformer and swing transformer.
Hmm.
Uh, so, like why transformer means transformer works better when compared to the CNN models.
Hmm.
Uh, whenever the whenever the inputs are having the large data sets,
Hmm.
this transformer gives the better results. So
Hmm.
So based on that, we have used the transformer and we have compared both the models, vision and swing, in various applications like object detection, semantic segmentation,
Hmm.
and image classification. And we have done this comparison using the datasets for image classification. We have used the CFAR 100 dataset. And for the object detection, we have used COCO dataset, COCONET dataset. And for the semantic segmentation, we used ADA20K and compared this. We have compared both the models, and in the result part, image translation gives the in the image translation, vision transformer works well, ma'am, as this model uses the
Hmm.
global attention mechanism. And coming to the object detection and semantic segmentation, Swing transformer gives the better output as it uses the local and global semantic segmentation, like it uses the shifted window based attention. Right. So we have compared both and we got the results on the three applications now.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, like, mm, what is that paper publication more about learning?
So it's our team project we have done in the minor project.
Hmm.
So it is the learning correspondence across domain for exemplar based image translation, the title. So here, so whenever we are performing the image translation, most of the images doesn't give the better quality,
Hmm.
and also it loses the fine grained properties. So we
Hmm.
have used the cross domain correspondence framework with respect to exemplar based model. So these two models take the input and they undergo some uh, changing their weights, like they align their images, and this aligned one gets as a wrapped image, and this wrapped image is then sent to the translation network. Then
Okay.
this translation network gives the better output.
Uses.
Like it is used for giving the better output, better
Okay.
quality output for in the image translation process.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. you can like more practice about more about these project related questions. Actually, I am not aware of this, so I'm not asking you that much about these projects. But you can expect questions like why it is used and like that questions on this.
So sure, I will practice it.
Yeah. Um, do you have any other questions?
Like, ma'am, uh, to join any big companies, what
Hmm.
skills we need, ma'am? Student like us.
Yeah, mainly you need this DSA is one of the strongest foundation. I think you are like doing good, but I think communication is one thing you need to work upon. Like it is
Yes,
as
ma'am.
needed as it is. Like you instead of trying going directly, like uh, it seems to the person who are interviewing that you are just like directly remaining the solution and implementing like that. It should not be like that. You should be well communicated, like
Okay.
within the try to improve more. Like you can you use chat gpt, like if this is the problem, or if this is the, let's say, project or question, as how are you as an interviewer, how are you expecting, or as an candidate attending the interview, how like how to perform. Like you should be present for any company. You should convey to the interviewer that you know about some context. Even if you don't know, you are willing to learn, and if you learn, you can apply it more better. Like whatever the like a question or something, if you know about concept, try deep dive more. Like there can be, if you say a question, there can be so many questions around it. Until you say, you cannot say like
Okay, ma'am.
moreover an intro or anything. Like I feel that there is you need to improve in your communication more in a descriptive or functional manner. And apart from that, you can like while studying, or you can actually try interview give interview, or try to say, if you are saying in one line, try to frame the sentence in 2 or 3 lines. It's not should be too lengthy, it should be sufficient. Like if you can say it as what it is, definition and functionality used for that one. If DSA also, instead of trying not going to the solution, you can ask questions for what are the constraints for it, what it is used for. Even though if you solve the question earlier also, it wouldn't matter. But you can ask the questions for like can I yeah, what is the constraints or something. You can discuss the approach initially, while instead of telling like I can you use this I loop or a j, you can tell I will like slight variation, just uh, I will traverse the like a loop or iterate the loop, and in the inner loop sub loop, try to say it more functionally, not numerical values or something. And you can tell it taking the counter like in a descriptive way. And then you can tell think about as time complexity, space complexity also, like in terms of more problematic. Yeah, yeah, you need
Okay,
to
ma'am.
like
I will improve.
start speaking about yourself in intro also. I feel that you can improve that. You can say about yourself, and then hi, my name is Mokshit. I am from like I am, you can say that I am currently pursuing BTech final year under the stream of computer science in BVRIT college. And my like you can say that I apart, yeah, I scored this much CGPA in my academics. Apart from my academics, I do DSA, and I have interest. Apart from academics, I am interested in problem solving, and I have like I will practice DSA problems in Java. And I also have a keen interest in like ML or something. You can add frame the sentence like that. Okay, like it would be, if you say like this with the keywords, it would be good. And then at
Okay,
last
ma'am.
you can
Thank you.
add, I also have interest in playing badminton like that. And like keep setting timings for that problems also. I think like as of now you are good, but for if it is the problem is not familiar to you, like if you have done long back or something also, try to connect, like try to think, take some time, and what if it is the data structure, what data structure can I use, like it's always the data structures mainly you know already, right? It's just
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you need to know what to use, how to use, when. That's it. You know, also try thinking for like make the problem as simple. Like what is the problem? Okay, these are the data structures I have, and you can find it out. And you can actually try speaking up intro or anything in the, by seeing the mirror or having in like saying this to take a concept, let's say OS or anything. Let's try to read more, uh, like it's your wish, you can you can how you can learn, but if you try to read more and then remembering it, and by saying repeating again, you can learn more to tell, to express. Yeah, that's it. It's about how well you
Okay, ma'am.
presented in interview, even if you have like apart from the skills, how well you perform, like presented, and how well you can respond to the follow up questions also.
Mhm.
If you don't know
Okay,
any
ma'am.
questions, so I like as of now I couldn't recall it, but we'll look into that or like that. Try reading more. If you read a concept, more questions you can ask ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT well, like assuming you are the interviewer, how would you ask the questions, and how would you answer these questions, like that one. Yeah. Any other questions?
Okay, ma'am. Like I will try to improve my communication. Like I had improved much, ma'am. Like
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah, even initially, at least you were saying like this. I was also like very scared, like to. It's what we can say. It's a problem. Maybe we can improve with the practice. If we read out loud, then it would be easy. Otherwise, if we like, I can also do like problems. But if we in the interview, we need to express. Like I got to know that communication or expressing much is the like one of the main skill we need to have. Even though
I'm like
we
I have
mm,
went like I have had two interviews also, but I
mm,
have not selected, ma'am. So
like
communication would be the main reason.
yeah, communication is the main, like even though if you know like also the keywords, you can give examples for theoretical questions, you can give the example for DSA what you will do, but for DSA also they will see how you are using for I is equal to 0, you can say I am traversing a loop taking the initializing I here to 0, and I see you are doing that compilation errors also there, right? Instead of
It's,
like rewriting again, it's a small, it's nothing issue, but you can improve that
uh,
text issues also, case sensitive or whatever. Yeah, try more reading out loud. Communication you should,
it's,
yeah, don't waste time, you can read more, you have time.
yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.